Hey Eric, question for you. Playing with John, how has that been so far? And when Coach Salas talks about the ability to play kind of the random offense, playing off of John, how has that been for you?
Well, it's been good. He's a pure point guard. He likes to penetrate a lot and kick it to the open man, which is that's what we're gonna need. And we just got to continue building chemistry, and things should just come easier the more we play.
Mark Berman.
Eric Stevens said you were a little tight, and that's why you didn't play the second half. How important is it that you manage that kind of stuff at this point?
Yeah, you got to manage because you don't want to really miss a game or a practice or whatnot. So I'll be looking forward to tomorrow with no worries and no issues, and it's all about getting ready for the season. So I definitely want to be out there every day.
Jonathan Fagan.
Is there anything, Eric, that you feel like you guys take from these two games and these 3 days in Chicago?
Well, what I do like is our energy. Our energy's there, and we know how good we can be. And I think this week is really important because you got James and Tuck. They should be back with us, and just kind of go on from there. And that's what we're going to really need to do everything as a team. Get acclimated with each other for these next preseason games and practices, and so we can go into the season, not with familiar. We got to build more familiarity.
Thank you.
Christos Saltis.
Hello, Eric. I would like to ask you, how is your communication on and off the court with John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins so far, and also how better version of Houston Rockets we're gonna see with PJ and James on the court?
Well, it's good. Those guys are, they're great guys. They're good dudes. You can easily tell by how they play, and definitely off the court that they're hungry. They got something to prove. They both been out for years, and they're trying to get themselves back into it. And they've been doing well, I think, since the season started. And that's why this week is going to be important and moving forward.
Thank you.
Mark Berman.
Eric, you mentioned about James and PJ, and Steven said he expects them at practice tomorrow. How important is it to get them back now? Got a couple of preseason games to go, and then you start the season.
Very important. Those guys are going to play a lot, so they're definitely a must need. And when you have so many guys on this team, it's all about chemistry at the end of the day. And like I said, we got a lot of new faces around here, a lot of new players, new coaching staff. So it's all about everybody building chemistry on point. Getting it on point.
Kim Davis.
Hey, Eric, can you just talk about what it's like to have this really shortened kind of preseason? It's like it seems like you guys just finished the last season, and how you are approaching it, what you'd like to see from yourself during this time. Thanks.
Well, yeah, the shortened preseason is always tough. You got to come into training camp pretty, in good shape, and there's just not enough time to where, if you have a lot of new guys, you can't get familiar in a 2-week span. So, good thing most of our team's been together, and we know what it takes, and we're just going to continue building in practice each day and during the game and throughout early in the season. And we definitely need to have a good start to the season. And with the short break, with the short, training camp, you have to, you can't have no injuries. We're trying to keep everybody healthy and everybody be ready for the first game.
And last question, Dave Hardesty.
Hey, Eric, I just had a question. The last 3 years, you guys have had basically your 3 superstar point guards, different guys. How does playing with John differ from maybe playing with Chris Paul or Russ?
They're all different. And we just that's why, with this new coaching staff, we just got to figure out ways to how we can make, when whoever's out there on the floor, we have to, maximize everybody on the team. And that's the only way you win. We can't have a couple of guys doing well out there on the floor each game. We got to have everybody. If we're ever going to want to go anywhere, everybody on the floor who steps out on the floor, we have to try to maximize their talent.
Thank you, Eric.
All right. Thank you.